really amazing. The sound is huge by any means. So let's move on with some artists. I will go to the Ola Englet because it's I think the most popular here. Yes. This Joke Skog, I know him on Facebook, we are friends. It is Noli too, so okay, Ola, sorry for that. I don't know who is most popular nowadays. So let's start with Biasing Saddles Rhythm. Let's see. Alright, classic Ola sound with the tone and tone of gain. Let's move on. Push out that baby. Okay, I would prefer those sounds to be more tight than this, but okay. So the way to lead. So this probably is a solo preset. Good. Let's move on to another guy. Let's go to my friend on Facebook, Joke Skog. 27 inches of meat. All right, I know what you did there. Very good sound, tight and massive. Let's move on to another Cali, Stockholm 91. Let's sound this. Let's hear this. Not my cup of tea. And tag day fat ass. Huge, very nice sound. And grind tag. Okay, until now I thought that the Nameless plugin was the best plugin, but now I think the Cali is a bit better because it doesn't have the noise that Nameless has, and this is very tight and clear. So let's move on to another guy, Dino Casares. Okay, mash it. Let's see this one. Whoa. The sound is amazing, guys, really amazing. All right, let's move on. Let's forget about the presets. Has some factor here. All right, one more, the Fortin amplification. All right, it worked. Let's go to Tag Life. Alright, that's the best sound I think of the plugin until now. So let's see how this plugin works. We have the basic platform here, which is the amp. The amp looks exactly the same, the original one. So we have the platform here. It has the input. I think maybe don't touch this, because with a regular pickup like the Seymour Duncan JB that I'm using in my Spear Horizon right now, I feel that the gain is so much. It's extreme gain. So I believe that you don't want more than this. Maybe less than this, okay, but more, I think it's not the appropriate weight, but you decide. The gate here, which it is different on from the gate on this platform, but we'll go later on. So it has stereo mono, using the mono, okay, oversampling, high and normal. The normal platform of Neural DSP, the output here is 3.4. So here you can choose the amps, the modes of the amp. Here we have the clean, the crunch, and the high gain. Okay, I'm a high gain guy, so I'm using this one. So in the first platform, you start with the Fortin Cali, this is the noise gate, the hex drive, which is one of his best drives, and with a classic 3 knobs, level, drive, and tone. And here's the grid, only one knob. You can choose this if you want to tighten a little bit the sound, not to add gain, because as I see the gain is massive and extreme. So you don't need more than this. Let's find out without those 2 pedals how it sounds. Okay, normally I have seen that with the Neural DSP plugins until now there was a problem with the noise. Now I have the volume of my guitar off. Now I will put it on and I will minimize the gate. Alright, now I just touching the string of my guitar, which is normal, and we have this hiss sound, which to be honest is very normal even for a tube amp. If you don't use a gate, it is normal to have this little hiss thing. But from the previous plugins from Neural DSP I have seen, there is a great improvement here as far as the feedback. Yeah, it's great. If you put it a little bit, it almost eliminates, maybe here, eliminates the hiss sounds and the feedback. Except this, if you put this on 0 and you engage the Zool, everything works fine. I don't know what's the point of having two noise gates in the same plugin, but okay, maybe if you combine them you will have a great result. But to be honest, this plugin hasn't have the problem of other plugins of Neural DSP. So let's put this on, and the sound with the hex drive is this. Let's disengage this and engage the grind. Wait a bit, like that. I think with the grind, the sound is a bit trebly for my taste. I really prefer the hex drive over here, so I will leave it. I will put the drive on 0. So we discussed about the high gain mode. Let's move on to the blue channel, which is the crunch. Nice. In the clean channel, I am disengaging the hex drive and see how clean sound. I will split the 59 Seymour Junction to have great clean sound. Clean sound from a high gain amp. Let's move on again to the high gain stuff. Let's leave the hex drive out. We go to the section of the cabinet. Always in Neural DSP plugins, the magic thing is the cabinet section with a lot of settings that you can use. Here we have two microphones, cabinet. Two microphones, you can move them like that whenever you want, or from here. All right, and all right, now I changed the default setting. Let's move it like that. All right, you can use from here which microphone you can use. Oh, dynamic 421. Why? The only microphone you can use is 57 always. There is no other microphone than this. I'm just kidding, guys. So here you can choose which microphone you want or load your custom IR. So let's try with this one. Amazing, really amazing. You can set the level, the pan. Let's do this